What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Rise of Tiamat. I'm your DM and host, David Chiza, and tonight is going to be a good one. As we are heading into the Dragon's Lair, we are missing Asher tonight, and we will miss you, Asher. Thanks for bailing on the party when they needed you most. To recap on the last session, on our last adventure, it began with an intense duel between Mork and Orcahart. The clash was fierce, thrilling, back-and-forth battle that saw the combatants fighting both on the icy surface and beneath the frozen waters. The fight ended when Orcahart knocked Mork unconscious and brought him back to the surface. However, Mina discovered that the tribe's shaman, Bone Carver, had secretly healed Orcahart during the fight, violating the rules set forth by Chief Barking Seal. The revelation spread quickly, and Chief Barking Seal, realizing the breach of honor, apologized and allowed the players to stay the night. The tribe celebrated and partied with their new guests. Mina, disguising herself as Bone Carver, took the whipping punishment from the chief in Bone Carver's stead. Grateful, Bone Carver revealed that the entire tribe were thralls to the Great White Death and expressed her desire to support the group in freeing her people. She showed them a secret entrance to the Dragon's Lair hidden in her room. Mork attempted to recruit Orcahart to their cause, but Orcahart, dedicated to protecting his people, declined. However, he gave Mork a dragon lance to aid in their quest. The group decided to enhance the celebration by retrieving ale and liquor, much to the tribe's delight. And with music from Mina, the tribe became heavily intoxicated, allowing Dorf to sneak into the main hut and discover a second entrance to the caves below. In the dead of night, the players descended through the entrance in Bone Carver's room. The treacherous descent took a sudden turn when Mina slipped on the icy stairs and plummeted 40 feet below. The others used ropes to make their way down safely. Minutes later, they found their target, Macath the Crimson. Macath, kept alive by the dragon Arathator in hopes of convincing his love, Arbitrize, to become his mate, listened as the group informed her of their rescue plan. She led them through the caves and back to her chambers, and there, amidst the dim light and the oppressive cold, they began to strategize. Their goal was clear: defeat the dragon, rescue Macath, and free the tribe of ice hunters above from their icy overlord. With the battle won, new allies made, the stage is set for a daring confrontation. What dangers await in the depths of Arathator's lair? Will they succeed in their quest to liberate the ice hunters and defeat the Great White Death? The next chapter of their adventure is about to unfold. So find out what happens next on tonight's episode, The Rise of Tiamat. All right, y'all. You're sitting... Does anyone hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you test it?
Is it echo?
Oh, you know what?
fuck.
That's probably me. Hold on. No, it's probably me.
Is it you?
Yeah, because I can't hear it, so it's definitely me. Let me switch my...
Are you giving me echo, motherfucker?
Is that better?
Hello.
Better?
No, it's
No.
worse. It was delayed longer.
I mean, I switched my
Delay on
laptop
that
speakers.
Can you get some reverb on there too?
I probably could. Shit.
Let me check real quick. I'm going to mute yours, and then I'll talk. Yeah, it's definitely you.
Well, fortunately, I'm in a fucking studio. Got that going for me.
It happens, you know?
Better?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Good?
All right.
Okay.
Incredible.
We're back.
Okay.
We're so back.
The interior of
We're
the
gonna die.
shelter is surprisingly warm. Thanks to a small stove and simple lamps burning aromatic whale oil, carpets are heaped on the floor in thick layers, and tapestries from every culture in Terrania hang suspended from a sturdy frame of whale ribs. Books and scrolls are stacked neatly on tables and reading stands made of hide and whalebone. The only furnishings in the shelter not made from these natural materials are the carpets and tapestries and a portable writing desk that appears to have been taken from a sailing ship. All of you slept for the night, full rest, waking up at around 8 in the morning. Kobolds are still in there, maybe 10, just kind of cleaning up, moving books around. McCath is at her desk doing some writing. What would you all like to do?
We're gonna die.
Roll to cry. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna call a meeting. I'm gonna call a team meeting.
Family meeting.
I'm gonna call a family meeting. Meet me in the ice room.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
say-
call McCathin too, just
Yeah,
just
we should
in
probably
case.
have their input.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I slept great, and thanks for asking, guys. But I did actually sleep really great, and I've been thinking about this a lot. I dreamed about it. I dreamed like a whole bunch of different scenarios about what could happen, and pretty much every single one that involved us trying to fight a white dragon, an ancient white dragon, a legendary ancient white dragon, and a party of 3 involved almost certain death. So I'm just throwing it out there that maybe let's say our plan to trick an ancient dragon goes awry. Maybe we flee as best as we can. I mean, you have Dimension Door, so
I do.
maybe we can Dimension Door the
And-
fuck out of there.
I've got high persuasion and performance, so like worst case scenario, I rip a sick riff
Yeah,
and she echoes through the place while we try to leave.
yeah.
But I'm hoping that I can be persuasive enough that Arathator thinks that I'm the love of his life. I'm sure there's no potential problem with that.
Right.
Sure,
Flawless
it'll
plan.
go great. Flawless plan. Crimson, is there anything that I should know about Avarice? Is that how you say it? Avarice?
Arvitrice.
That's what I said. Arbitrice. Is there anything that I should know about her? The way that she interacts or her as a person so that I can perform properly?
Well, yes, she's very snooty and sassy to him. And
Okay, well, that won't be hard. I know someone like that in real life. And she's a lot, so. Sassy and snooty.
Yeah, just also don't look at him for too long. She always
Okay.
drives him crazy by like looking like above his head or like right at his feet, never in his eyes.
It's so weird.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. I mean, yeah. Keep them in line.
Do they have any sort of like inside jokes, references, bits that they kind of, get varying themes that carry through any of their interactions?
Yeah. Arathator calls her Arvi. For short.
Does she like that?
No.
Okay, right. No, she doesn't like it. Of course not. Does she call him anything?
No, actually, she never addresses him by name or
Okay.
anything.
Not like a Rathaboner,
No.
old white bitch.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Does she like? Does she ever talk directly to him? Like, does she address him at all when she speaks to him? Or is it just kind of a, like, you work for me energy? Like, if I were to say that I'm looking for the thing that I'm supposed to be looking for, but I don't remember the name of.
Oh, the Dracorn?
That's the one. If I was like, I'm looking for the Dracorn, where the fuck is it? Someone told me it was here. Would that be weird?
I don't think so.
Okay.
As long as he was comfortable and he bought the illusion, I think he would answer any questions.
So seduce him in a really mean way first, and then Dracorn. This should be really interesting. I've only got my kisses in once. And it was with the dragon, but the vibes were completely different. So I actually don't know what I'm doing. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
If it's not, we'll at least get eaten, so it'll be quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's comforting in a awful kind of way.
I've seen a lot of people get eaten by him.
Okay. Well.
Is it like one bite or like 2 bites?
It was first a blast of fire, and then the fire kills you, so you don't even need to feel the eating part. But it's like 2 bites for sure.
What
Yeah, so it's
happens
just
if you're
burning.
resistant to fire, though? The fire doesn't hurt you, but then the bite does.
I think the further away you are from fire, the less it hurts.
I had no idea. Thank you for informing me of that. That's really amazing. Crazy how you managed to get a PhD down here.
Great, you're already playing the Arathators character so well.
Sorry, no, I didn't. Something came over me.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay, so just talk a lot or a little? Does she talk a lot? Or what should I feel like I'm missing like any.
She speaks very slow, almost as if each word is calculated, and not for very long. Kind of short sentences. Never asks him any questions, more just statements, remarks, criticisms.
Okay. Has she been here before?
Yes.
Okay.
Just never in his lair, where if he's here, he'll most likely be.
Okay. And so if I hide myself in the water and keep my saddle hidden under the water, do you think that will keep him distracted?
I think so. And even telling the lie that you changed your mind and that you knew that you had to get rid of your master and the frozen saddle, and so maybe you just got rid of it, and that's why you're coming to Arathator now.
Wouldn't he be suspicious if I said that I got rid of it, but that I'm here?
No. To put it crudely, Arathator is so horny that when he hears the words, he'll surely just be ready to go.
Man, through and through. Okay, great. Okay.
So to be clear, we have 2 objectives here, right? The first one is find the Dracorn.
Mm-hmm.
The second,
yes.
Yeah. The second one, in no particular order, not in order.
Okay, yeah, right.
The second one is to get him to leave for long enough. Are we gonna kill him? Are we gonna kill him? I don't remember. Did we decide we're gonna kill him?
I don't think we need to unless we have to. The idea was that we could get him on our side. Perhaps we say that she's working with us? What are the chances that we could say something along the lines of, she got rid of her master, and she now is ruler of oneself, and she is searching for the Drakehorn in her own quest to keep her.
Pretty good. Yeah. I'm worried that no matter what we do involving some trickery, that our friend here, the newest addition to the trio, is going to be the newest loss to the trio. Because, I mean, we can lie for now, but at some point he's probably going to figure it out, right? And then he's going to be really angry and vengeful or something.
I mean, Nathan can send word to Arathators and see if she will play along afterwards.
Actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Thank you. Every once in a while, I have an okay one.
Sometimes you think good luck. All right, shit. Well,
Thanks.
so in the event that none of this works, what are we gonna? Do we have like a game plan for making like a tree, or like how many people can we dimension door out of here? Do we get the full squad?
Let's see. Bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry.
Okay. Oh.
You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who's carrying. So I don't even know if I could dimension door more than one person. Given that I'm much smaller than the both of you, and there's no way I can carry both of you.
Well, I am an elf, so I'm very light.
Skinny legend.
Skinny
I mean,
I'll stay back and I'll just. You said he was horny, right?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
use it to his advantage.
Figure something out. Is he satisfied? Is he like, No?
No. That's why he's so ornery.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still kind of figuring things out myself, but I don't know.
Maybe you could explore each other together.
There's only, there's only one choice left, and I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Kath just takes a
Okay.
bite out of an apple. Just
Yeah.
And she just pulls a book out from a shelf. Here. She slides it on the table towards all of you. This is all the information that I found on the Drakehorn since I've been here.
Okay.
sick.
Cool.
Sent that to all you for the chat. You can read that.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Wait, do we also have to get the tablets?
Yeah, that too. Oh, I've been spelling the Drakehorn wrong this entire time. Sick.
Did I spell it right?
If we can get out of Arathator's lair with the tablets, any of the other scrolls, treasures that belong to the Brotherhood, then when we get back to Waterdeep, the Brotherhood is going to offer you whatever they can to help in whatever else you have coming next. That I can guarantee.
Believe that. It's a big if.
Oh, the low moaning drone.
Hmm. Okay. So this requires some beefy motherfuckers to sound it, which means that beefy motherfuckers already have it.
Right.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It doesn't
This one
sound
is
ominous
glowing.
at all.
It's not good. It's not looking good. I'm really just trying to make sure we have like the order of operations buttoned up. Mostly just because I don't think we're going to be able to communicate at all while this is happening. You know, we
I
can't
mean, I
be
can
whispering to you.
communicate. I can communicate to everybody, but no one else can communicate back. So I have message,
Right. Yeah.
unless someone else in here can respond. But I guess respond in your mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
We'll
be
just-
able to hear it. I
We
don't
could
know.
like think it really hard. You know, it'd be great if Asher were here, but I guess he hasn't woken up yet from his.
It happens, you know. Some of us get KO'd really hard.
Yeah.
We drank a lot of
He drank a lot.
otter piss
Yeah.
The
last night.
piss gets to you
It's
often,
always the
you know.
piss.
Yeah.
It really is always the piss. So if I'm pretending to be Avatars, what are you guys? How are you? Are you just gonna hide?
I think maybe we hide, maybe in preparation for if Plan A fails and Plan B escape fails, and maybe we want to avoid Plan C Mork fucks a dragon. Then maybe we just be ready there.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's not what that wasn't what you were implying?
Well, not like
I mean, you could.
I thought.
If
I
you
mean,
want
I,
it.
I
I don't
thought
know how
that's what
that would even work, but
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
but that's what you figured
I-
out. You
we
know?
can
I
talk
was-
about it.
Maybe there's like a book.
I'll
Is there like
figure
a-
that out. If it comes down to it, I'll figure
Oh,
out the
okay.
logistics of how something like that would work. But
Okay, cool.
yeah, let's try not to.
Okay,
Let's
I mean,
plan D,
we might.
Okay,
wanna-
Plan D. Got it.
plan C,
Think
I mean,
about it,
oh,
but-
D.
whatever
Right.
letter. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll turn
okay.
to her. I can't remember the name of our guy, but I'll turn to him and say, "Is there any books in here that's about how to fuck a dragon?"
How to fuck your dragon?
Fucking dragon.
Who did you ask?
Crimson.
That's a good
Crimson.
book.
Crimson.
It's in the young adult fiction
How to
section.
truck me. How to fuck your dragon.
She just turns to you, Dorf. She just snaps her fingers. Mating rituals, and another kobold with big glasses just grabs a book from a shelf and just walks it over to McCath. She looks at it, opens it up. Here's everything you need to know. She just hands it to you.
Dorf takes it and goes, "I can't even imagine why I'm surprised by this. Here you go," and then hands it to Mork
Thanks.
for later.
Okay.
My backpack.
So that's Plan D. Pun intended. If yeah, I would say C's maybe we could just be hiding ready for. I don't know if there's some way that we could stab him in the heart. Maybe I'll like attach the thing to a bolt and just be aiming at his heart or something. I don't know. Where's
Yeah,
a
we
dragon?
got-
Where's a dragon's heart?
In the middle of his chest.
Okay, that's good to know.
We have the dragon. We have 2 dragon lances and 2. I have 2 arrows of dragon slaying. So
McCath, you see McCath's eyes will go wide when you say dragon lance. You have a dragon lance?
No, we have 2 dragon lances.
yeah, and 2 arrows of dragon slaying.
Yeah,
Right. Those are the ones I gave you.
yeah.
That's right. I drank a lot of otter piss last night too. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Don't drink that stuff. That's nasty.
I like it.
The dragon lance changes a lot if you have more than one. That makes a big difference as well. I believe if you allow me to see the weapons, I could enhance them.
How so?
A little bit of crimson magic.
Here you go.
There you go.
What does that mean?
Please, on the table.
Yep.
It's gonna take me about an hour or so to do this, so feel free to explore the cave if you want, or just stay here in the room. The next room over, she points over to an area of the room that you haven't been yet, and a hallway is leading into another chamber. That chamber over there has a hole that leads about 60 feet below us to where Arathators' lair officially is. There's plenty of rope to use to climb down. Getting out of there can be quite difficult, so once we are, down there, the only other way out is climbing up, which will take a long time, or through the ocean. So make sure that you're prepared for a point of no return.
Okay.
Any questions before I get started?
When he's coming back to the lair, had to clarify that one.
Yes.
Are we going to hear it? Are we going to see it? And like, if we say, for example, hear a rumbling, whatever the fuck, how much time do we have before it's Aratha time?
When he's coming through the ocean, you will hear a sudden rush of water throughout the entire cave. That means he's back. If you hear clanging and echoes of scratches on ice, he's most likely climbing up here to check on me.
Okay.
Okay.
And are you going to be with me when I arrive?
Yes, I think it's important to make myself seen. We have to kind of keep business as usual. I typically venture to his lair at least once a day to check in and see how he's doing, if he's there, whatever.
And would I have known you?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. We're friends.
Oh.
Also,
Oh.
your soul stones. If for some reason the whole plan that you have goes to shit, if you give me the soul stones, it will be a great way to distract him in the event that you need to escape, you need to attack, anything. He values treasure more than mating. Once he sees these soul stones, he won't be able to take his eyes off of them until he gets to me.
Can I just do, just for pure fun, can I just
Yeah,
do a
I'm
quick
gonna-
deception check?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hard retweet on that one.
Okay. Just for
I'm not
pure
obsessed.
Sorry, I'm looking for my. Oh, okay. Oh, nothing. Great.
Is this perception?
17.
17.
19.
Okay, no, she's not lying. You don't get any sense of deception on her end. She's been nothing but helpful. And she wants to get the fuck out of here. So she is ready once again to try.
Alright.
Okay. I'll give her my full phone.
Okay, please excuse me. She puts her hands together and you see this big vortex of red energy just kind of shoot up around her. Her eyes roll to the back of her head and she just begins chanting these infernal tones. You have an hour to yourself in this room or to go anywhere else in the ice cave if you would like. It is currently 0 degrees in here, so I need all of you to make a Constitution save throw for me, please.
Oh,
Not great.
7.
Ah,
That is 3.
Oh.
7, 3.
So I think I do still have the ring of
18.
cold resistance.
18. You have the Ring of Cold Resistance?
I think Asher gave it to me at the end,
Okay.
but I don't think I put it on, so I'll take the 3.
Okay, Mina and Dorf, you suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Fuck.
What does that mean again?
Yeah, what does
From
that mean?
the cult, you
Nothing happens when
pull
I
up my
totally
chart.
Was really tired.
I just really fucking tired.
You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Fuck me sideways.
All of them. If you get to 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
Sick. Not really that awesome.
Can we?
Okay. You
Can we,
have.
can we sleep it off?
Yeah, do you mind? Or just hang?
Yeah, you can. You heal points of exhaustion with a long rest.
Shit.
A long rest, and it only takes 1 point away for every long rest. So, yeah, it's gnarly.
Okay, well, I will be okay, I think.
So I got an idea for everybody. And my idea is this. We have maybe an hour before our staffs are, fucking bussing. And Arathator's not here. And there's a pathway down to his little lair while he's not here. So what if some of the materials were prepared ahead of time for their removal?
Will he notice that things have been removed?
What if we replace them with something else?
It also sounded like it was a rope to get down into the lair through a hole, which I think is going to be a lot harder to get back out of once we're in.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be in the lair or up here.
I think once we're in the hole, we're
We're in
committed.
the hole.
We're in there.
Yeah.
Agreed. But we can have a browse. I would love to do... I'm going to do Inspiring Leader, which is my level, which is 8, plus my Charisma modifier, which is 2. So it gives everyone a 10 temporary hit points for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I will just be like, you guys, we're here once again on the precipice of death. Will we survive? I don't know. I'm surprised that we're still not dead. And do I think we're gonna die? For sure. Absolutely. But it's my confidence in our death that makes me confident about our life. Does that make sense? No. But does our friendship make sense? Yes. And I think it makes sense when I say that we're gonna just wing it and we're gonna be fine. And it's gonna be, dude, it's gonna be so chill. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay.
You're right.
Right?
You're so
you know?
right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we can do it, I think. Maybe. Probably.
Inspired as hell.
I've never been
Yeah,
so
right.
inspired in my life.
Yeah, okay, cool. I knew I was good with words. Everyone always said I wasn't, but
That was
Still
very
got
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that was powerful.
yeah, I'm thinking about switching my vibe to I was usually doing you guys know how I play the bass and I write songs and stuff, but I'm thinking maybe doing spoken word.
Right.
You should.
You should
But it's
keep
not
your day job.
poetry, I just speak words.
Yeah,
And then I play the bass.
you just orate
Yeah.
the bass.
Yeah, exactly that. I think people would really like that.
Maybe keep your day job just in case, but I think that's a good a good plan B.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't really have a day job per se. But I will think about getting one now.
Right. Maybe you should get a day job. You mooch.
I've never asked you for money.
That's
Work.
well, yeah, you implied it.
Oh,
You
okay.
implied it. Look,
Okay,
I feel
great,
like sometimes I wonder if that's why we're friends.
Because you have money?
I come from a very wealthy background, and I am always insecure about whether or not people just want to be friends with me for my daddy's money. But guess what?
Well-
He didn't give me any. All he gave me was a wealth of knowledge, okay? That's why I'm so smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that you should sort your shit out with someone that you paid to talk to. Hi, I could be that person you pay to talk to. Look at me getting my day job.
You could be my. You know what? That's it. Your day job is you're my therapist now.
Cough it up.
High five. You know.
Thank you. I've been paid. First day on the books.
Hell yeah. Can we get a point of inspiration for figuring that out?
We get another point of exhaustion.
No, I believe you still have one from your last session. I think everyone got one for last session, so.
We
Oh,
did.
that's right. Oh yeah. Nice.
I'd like to go snoop around the rest of the cave up here because
Yeah.
I like closing off the map. I don't want to leave anything untouched.
Yeah. Do you want to... So this whole area here, that's kind of the more pale floor color compared to these two rooms. This is all of Macatha Crimson's room. So you could... There's not really much to kind of explore and snoop around because with ice being everything's just out in the open. So everything's on wood shelves and desks and tables and stuff like that. So you're more than free to look through whatever you want. Or to move into a
There's
different
pretty
area.
much just the room that we came from, and then the one with the hole that goes down into the lair. There's nothing really beyond that.
Yeah, this room over here. So that you see this little hallway here. This is the one that leads to the hole that will descend to
Okay.
the lair.
Okay, so
And
this
then back
whole-
out this way. This room was like a storage room for like all of the food, all of the drinks, all the other supplies that Macath uses. So it's kind of like just a multi-purpose room that connects back to the main tunnels that you came through.
Okay.
Crimson, my boy.
Crimson is she's still locked in her meditative trance.
Nah, never mind.
Crimson,
My
my
boy.
boy.
Crimson, my boy. Woman sits.
I'll when she doesn't answer, I'll turn back to the rest of the crew and I'll go. Nevertheless, she persisted.
Oh, that's a fucking
Anyway, guys, should we just
reverse
aimlessly
bardic
wander?
inspiration. Yeah, we can just I'm gonna give both of y'all. I'll just give you a wink, and I'll give you both bardic inspiration, just in case.
Thank you.
And also, it's important to note that the map looks like a shark. And I don't know if it was supposed to look like a shark, but it looks like a shark. So,
It does.
oh my God,
See
Mark,
what
your
we see.
people were here.
Yes. See it now.
You're the prince of this place.
Touching the walls. Well, yeah, I guess we don't really need to go wander around then. Slipping anymore. Nice. Maybe just rest off the exhaustion. Eat some soup.
Oh, can we even? Because how long is a long rest? Isn't that like a night?
8 hours, yeah.
I'm not have time for that.
We exhausted, baby.
Yeah. So we're pretty fucked.
Well, only a little.
Just a little left.
I'm gonna look around at the books in her spot and just see if I can find anything that looks intriguing. Anything that might help with the dragon situation, the Drakehorn, the dragon army club that's happening.
Yeah,
Anything
make
and
a
everything. I'm looking for
investigation.
vibes. Okay, cool. Oh, but I roll that with disadvantage, don't I? 6, 7, 8. 8. What did
8.
I find? Everything?
Woof. You
Fucking.
are looking through some books. You pull one out, and as you're looking through it, there's nothing on like the cover or anything. You flip it open, and the writing in it looks familiar to you, but it's kind of confusing. And as you're still looking at these kind of foreign letters, words, they start to kind of twist and turn, and they start to formulate words that you understand. And now you start flipping through the book, and you can see, like, as you're flipping, the book is literally being translated for you. The entire book is in Draconic, and because of your bond with Luna, you know how to speak Draconic. And so you're just reading through this book that's filled with writing of Draconic origin. And as you are flipping through about the middle of the page, there is a drawing of a very crude, kind of gangly looking dragon. And you can see it's a Arathator. And the diagram is certain aspects of his body. It's his chest, his feet, his right arm, and in this book, details about his weak points have been pointed out to you. So, the history says that his legs have been broken before. The right armpit spot is a weakened spot when it comes to the armor of his scales. And there is a large scar on his chest, indicating someone has tried to take him out before. And Arathator is known to guard his chest over any other part of his body. Rest of the information in the book is just kind of random writings, stories about dragon sightings in the Sea of Moving Ice.
Huh. I thought that was going to be the book opens and swallows you whole moment. Oh, that's nice. Guys, look what I found. I found a book with information. Okay, and I'm just going to slam it down on the table, and I'll open it and be like, see here? This is a Arathator. Apparently he's a skinny legend as well. His legs are weak, and his right armpit is weak under his armor. And he has a scar on his chest that he guards over any other part of his body. So maybe don't go for that one first, but if you need to go for something, take the fucker out by the knees, stab him in the pit, go from there.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, pretty wicked.
Yeah.
Good find.
Rick.
Yeah. I just found that with my eye.
Good. Good find. I mean, do we want to just leave the room for fun?
We can. We just have to make sure we don't get lost. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Can we make markings in the walls on the ice? Just carve little arrows that point back to freedom.
Is there anywhere else to go? I thought
it was up or down. I mean, there's like the food room.
I thought there was we could go out and wander around.
Well,
Yes, you
There's
came
a
down
turtle.
here, made your way all the way down to this area here.
In these other rooms, is there anything else to look at?
Wouldn't you like to know, Dwarf?
Can we roll for it?
I thought there was nothing. I thought that was it. I'm down to go snoop
I mean,
around.
it's D&D, so there's probably something somewhere.
I would figure, and it's probably fun, and maybe it hurts us.
Yeah.
Most likely it hurts us.
Most likely, yeah.
I mean, if you have a specific place you'd like to go.
I do not, but what else are we gonna? We could rest. I mean, we could rest. We could rest. It's fine.
You just see the red energy around Makath just dissipates. She puts her hands down on the table. It is finished. Come, retrieve your weapons. Typically, when a dragon lance misses, the weapon breaks. These are now indestructible.
Oh,
Give me one shot.
Whoa!
boy.
Hell yeah.
That's
Kiki.
pretty hot of you.
She just snaps and calls a kobold named Kiki, who brings a tray of tea over for Makath, who grabs one, sits down, and begins to sip. So, anything else you need to do before we head down?
Do you think there's anything fun for us to explore on this level before we go down? I mean, you know this whole area, so you would know.
Well, there are certainly some interesting areas to explore. There is, if you like frog folk, a very curious ice toad named Marfolb you might like to meet.
I think I would.
Marfolb is an interesting creature. She has lived here in the north for over 40 years. Her extensive knowledge of the Sea of Moving Ice is impressive, to say the least. Some of the teachings and writings that she has kept over time, she's let me borrow, has allowed me to learn about this area. Perhaps she might know something you would like to know.
Where is she located?
That.
Her and her warriors patrol for Arathator, but their relationship is independent of one another. The Ice Toads have never been hostile to me, neither has Marfolb, but there are also ice trolls and scrags that dwell in these caves. Some areas, maybe 2 or 3 areas of this upper cave I have never explored. The rest I'm fairly familiar with, so I feel pretty confident in being able to escort you around. However, it's Arathator's lair. Anything could happen at any time. We could get in a fight at any moment. But I'm down to scrap. I won't bail, but just know that that's a risk.
A little warm up in.
Maybe we could use it.
If, for some reason, we come across the trolls, we should avoid fighting them at all costs, because they truly serve Arathator. If they figure out something is going on with me, with us, they will report back to him immediately. And if that happens, the plan is fucked.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, let's go talk to this ice toad.
Yeah.
Okay. Allow me a minute to gather my belongings. She stands up, walks over to a table, grabs a pack, crampons, stuff for ice. She's back within 30 seconds with her stuff. Follow me. As she begins to lead you out, I need all of you to roll flat d10s for me, please.
Oh.
8, 10.
Why?
9.
9.
4.
8.
9, 8, 4. Okay. Who got 4?
I did.
Roll another d10 for me, please, Mork.
10.
Oh.
10. Okay. As you begin walking, you head down through this room. You head here as the temperature drops 10 degrees in this area. I need all of you to make another Constitution save throw.
No.
No. God damn it.
Let's go.
Motherfucker.
24. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, strong.
Okay.
I needed that for moral support.
Mina, what'd you get?
I rolled the same. I got a 3.
Another 3.
Same as I
Okay.
did last time. Yeah.
Mork?
I got a 5.
Come on.
Okay.
But I do have Born of the Deep. Adapted to even the most extreme ocean depths, you have resistance to cold damage, and you ignore any of the drawbacks caused by a deep underwater environment. I guess not necessarily ice, but resistance to cold.
Some would say ice is water, but hard.
Some would say that.
I've heard that. I think you're right.
I learned that in chemistry.
That's chemistry.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's right.
Okay, as you continue moving through, your Mork and Mina, you start to get colder as you make your way through this area. But your friend Dorf has provided you with the quick and hot. As he snaps his fingers towards you, little puffs of kind of floating, just red light travel towards you. And as they hit you in the chest, you just feel this kind of space heater effect over your body. So you do not suffer from another point of exhaustion, thanks to Dorf's 24.
Gotcha,
You make your
guys.
way up north. This area of the cave gets even colder, drops to a -20. But you're moving through this area fairly fast. And here, temperature rises again. You move back up into this area. And here, you see a very interesting sight. As you come into this rough wall chamber, about a dozen giant toads with thick, molted white hides are at work here, scribing strange writing into the ice of the walls, and onto weathered parchment and stone tablets. A few toads transfer parchments and tablets into and out of a floor-to-ceiling cubbyholes cut into the ice along the entire southern wall. They don't pay any attention to you, and you see McCath just kind of looking around, and then you just hear her kind of make a sound. Bop! And she just kind of steps back for a second, and the ice toads just kind of clear, and you see this pretty big ice toad, probably about 6'5", 260 pounds, big old belly, and she's just holding up a book, and she just lowers it. Woo, my cat, the Crimson, come to visit me. Come here, girl. Who you got some friends with you? Come here. Come. And she just kind of waves for all of you to come close. She just takes a look. Where are they from? Actually, let me ask them. Hi, I'm Marphobe. Welcome, welcome. This is my library. What's your names?
I'm Mork.
I'm Mina.
Mork. Mina. Another M? Oh,
Yeah.
why'd you break it? It's MMF?
It's MMF, yeah.
Interesting. What brings you down here?
You.
Me? Explain and elaborate.
Well, we were just so charmed of the idea of hearing about you that we thought we could have a nice conversation with you about your library, about your knowledge of the ice lands that we're in.
You want to exchange knowledge with me?
I thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be really fun.
Oh, it'd be more than fun. Be educational.
That's the best kind of fun.
McCath, I like him. He could stay. What do you want to know? Ask away.
Oh shit! I actually wasn't prepared for this part. Fuck! Wait, what do we want to know?
I mean, we could try to find out if there's another way out under, like, through the sea that doesn't get us killed, and also if maybe they have copies of the tablets we're looking for down here.
Ooh, okay. All right,
Maybe.
I'll look at Frog McGee and I'll say, well, you know, these parts down here do seem rather treacherous. But they do seem rather treacherous, but you know, as far as my eyes can tell, it does seems as though there's a lot of creatures that are up here, and so me figures that maybe there are some secret ways.
This is the epitome of yes and.
Maybe there's a way out, you know, that we don't know about.
A way in and out of the caves? Or
I just figured.
Arathators' lair?
Well, if there's a way in and out of Arathator's lair that's secret that might be safer for us, that would be great to know for pure fun.
If I tell you, what do I get?
Is there, did we give her a gift?
I'll give you a kiss.
Oh, McCath, I owe you big for this. That's fine. Arathator does have a secret tunnel, and I can show you exactly where it is out on the ocean and where it leads into.
Well, that would be fine and dandy. Do you want your kiss now or later?
Later, because I'm hoping we could exchange a bit more information. Tuttles, draw him the map. She just kind of sits back. Another question?
Mina?
Okay. I know that there are some tablets from the Brotherhood that are in Arathator's lair, and it seems like you guys are making tablets, and you've apparently been here for a really long time. I was curious if maybe you had copies of those tablets down here, or maybe you knew where in his lair they were.
You know, you got a nice thing about you. I like your hair.
Oh, thanks. I grew it myself. Yeah.
Very nice. I wish I could grow hair.
Oh.
Kind of jealous.
You can.
What do you think's pretty about me?
I really love the proportions of your eyes to your body. It's really symmetrical in a really beautifully natural way.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
You didn't like that? You
'Cause
fucking
you're
asshole.
exhausted. You're exhausted.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's still good. What am I doing?
Persuasion.
Okay, we're good. 21.
Wow.
But I rolled a nat 20 and a fucking 13.
Ooh.
But it's
Ooh,
21,
yep.
so it's fine. I have a +8 persuasion.
Okay.
That's insane. That's great.
She just grabs her eyes. She's just like, I've never heard that one before. I appreciate that. Tell you what,
Yeah, okay.
if you'd like, as you can see, we have extensive knowledge here. I would permit you to take as many tablets as you'd like.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah. That would be great.
Thank you so much.
It's kind of the whole reason this place has been built, to be honest. We're not really keeping it for ourselves. My brain's pretty big. It all stays right up here. So, it's kind of a dream come true to share this knowledge. And if you don't have one already, you give me another compliment, I'll give you a bag of holding so you can fit a bunch in.
Oh,
Morg?
okay. Mork, do you want to... I'm really only good for, like, one accidental compliment that either gets me killed or doesn't, and it usually only works with my girlfriend, so I'm surprised that I'm still alive. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Mork's really good. Mork's really good at it. The compliments.
Hello, Mr. M. Mork.
Hi.
Come tell me something about me.
Oh. Well, where do I start? I mean, look at you. Those legs, you look like you could swim faster than I can, and I can swim pretty fast. Um, your your skin is just it's enchanting. It looks like you could get your tongue stuck to it if you yeah, you
Make a persuasion check.
It's good. You want your tongue sticking to, like, that doesn't happen. It's rare. So. That's cool.
10.
10. Okay. She just kind of looks at her legs, looks at her skin. I don't much like those compliments.
Oh.
However, if you beat me in a race, you can have the bag.
Okay. I'll try.
Open the hole. You see two ice toads just kind of hop over to the middle of the room, and they shoot out their tongues, and as they kind of slap into the ice, they just kind of begin to lift up, and this huge tube of ice just opens up and reveals a raging river beneath. She just kind of steps over to it. I'll drop, then you drop. We'll wait for each other on my mark underneath, and then we'll race 1 lap. It's wide enough for 2, and there's flags. Yellow flags when you're about to come up back to the hole, so don't forget that.
Okay.
All right, 1 lap. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeehaw! And she just jumps in, splashes down into the hole. You follow quickly behind.
Yes.
Down below, she is there, waiting for you. She just gives you... And you both just take off. You can make a acrobatics or athletics check, Mork.
Ooh. Let's do acrobatics.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. 17 plus proficiency, 20 plus times 2 plus dexterity. 27.
27. Nice. Okay. You smoke her as you come back to the entrance. You see the yellow flags, and you shoot right up and out. She's like 7 seconds behind. You destroyed her. She just comes, jumps out, lands. Woo! Wait, Mark! You're faster than a buttered seal on ice. Here's your prize. She just gives you a bag of holding. She just kind of shakes her body off, heads back up to her chair. Well, I'm tickled. This has been terrific. If there's anything else you need, feel free to grab any of the tablets, any of the knowledge you need to learn. Move my Goombas out of the way. Mi casa es su casa. Okay?
Thank you.
Bilingual.
Thank you, Henny. I got one question for you about this here Arathator guy, because I figured you might know a little something or two about him.
Honey, I
like
know everything there is to know about him.
You know, it seems like he's a big scary guy, but it seems like all he wants is a little bit of loving, you know. Is there anything you know about his true love, Arbitrice?
Arbitrice, yeah. Well, I know a great deal. Are you looking for anything specific?
I'm looking for anything that might be helpful in the interactions between them that would seem authentic.
Well, she plays hard to get. I'll tell you what. Arathator's been trying to bed her for maybe 6 years now. And Arathators ain't into it. Actually, she despises him. And she just kind of looks around. This is between you and me. Arathators still believes there's a way to bring her master back to life. I don't know how that might happen, but if it did, well, I don't think she'd be around here much longer. She seems to be out here searching for a way to do just that. Maybe she thinks Arathator might be the key to doing something like that. I don't know, but guess you'll just have to find out.
Well, thank you, Carly.
Could I ask you a question?
Anything.
How far south does the world go?
The world. Do you want like a distance, or do you want a fun description?
Ooh, fun description, please.
Fucked up by asking that question, buddy.
I guess I really did, didn't I? Fuck.
And speak slowly, please. I like the sound of your voice.
Fuck.
Yeah, speak slowly, Dor. Come on now.
No, hold on. Let me. The real world outside of this place goes so far down south that if you were to try and make your trek on the way over, you'd have time to read the Lord of the Rings trilogy 17,000 times, front to back.
Wow. That's a lot of time.
It's a lot
It
of
really
time.
goes down that far?
It goes down real far. Maybe someday I'll show you how far down it goes.
I've never
Mark, you okay?
I've never left the ice before. It's always been a dream of mine to
Water from the race.
see if the world south is frozen or not.
Well, I tell you what, it warms up quite a bit the second you leave this ice domain. Have you ever seen a palm tree?
A what?
Palm tree?
No, what is that?
It's a beautiful type of tree native to Southern California, but it's very beautiful, and maybe that exists here. I don't know. Maybe you'll have to find out for yourself. It's time for you to take a trek out into the lower world.
I would love to. I just don't have a way to get there.
Well, you could come with us if you wanted to.
Go with you where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I'm in.
Alrighty-roo. We got ourselves a bigger crew now. Everyone welcome our newest addition.
Okay.
Can my family come too? All 12 of us?
Mina's just pulling tablets off and putting it into the Mork's bag.
You certainly can, but I will heed you a warning. The paths that we take are going to get very, very treacherous. So you can certainly bring them with, but it will be risking everyone's lives. You see, we're a kind of traveler that goes to very far edges of the world, to very dangerous places, to participate in
Different acts.
Wow. Perhaps it's best if they stay here.
I would, if you love your family, it's up to you.
I do love them, and I want to keep them safe, so. how about when you're ready to go, you come and find me, and we'll be on our way.
Well, you don't want to just hop into my little coat pocket right now?
She's like looking down at you. She's like, I would like to do that, but I got to prepare my things and my home for me leaving.
Understood. I respect that. I guess I'll just miss every second that I'm not with you.
Which pocket, though? This one? She just puts her hand in your right pocket. Or this one? She takes it out and puts it in the other pocket. I never know which pocket is the right one. She takes her hand back out and she just starts kind of arranging some of her belongings, packing up clothes, weapons, tablets.
Whichever pocket is most comfortable for you, I'll make the room.
She just gives you a little wink as she's gathering her stuff still.
Great.
Sweet.
Great.
Out of game, I think she could actually be very useful to have in this moment. She knows everything about Arathator, and we're about to get ourselves into a sticky situation. So that could be, you never know.
Very true, dude. Yeah,
You never
she
know.
knows a shit ton. More than Macath. Everything that Macath knows about Arathator and Arathators, she learned from the tablets and books that Marfold has put together.
Right. Okay. While she's packing up, I'm gonna go to Macath, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, quick question about these tablets.
Yeah.
Do they need, for them to be valuable? Do they need the originals, or could we just give them the ones we have now?"
These are original writings from Marfold herself. This extensive collection on the north is not available anywhere else. So, the minute that this information gets back to Waterdeep, it's going to be worth so much, because so much of the Sea of Moving Ice is uncharted and unexplored. But Marfold has pretty much seen the entire thing.
Okay, noted. Amazing. Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. She's super into you too. Good, nice job.
Thank you. Called my southern hospitality.
Okay, Marfold finishes up packing her things. She maybe takes another 15 minutes to talk to her family about what's going to be going on. She walks up to the group. All right, I'm ready to go. So I could stay here, and I could wait for you to be all done, and I can meet you at your ship, or I could roll with you now.
I think it'd be more fun if you just rolled on with us.
Okay. If for some reason we come across the Big A, the Great White Death, I'll have to pretend that I'm not leaving.
Right.
So, no mention of that from when we leave this room.
Understood.
Is that clear?
That is very clear.
Yeah.
It's very
Okay.
clear. How do you feel about the Big A? Speaking of, just what's your own opinions. No holds barred. We're not telling anyone.
I guess I'm indifferent to him. There's a certain compassion I have for him after learning so much about him and studying him for so many years. But he is pure evil. So it's hard to have a lot of compassion for him in that sense. I've seen him do some pretty heinous things. And we're all just out looking for love, you know? But
We are.
at the expense of killing and eating things, yeah, I think a line has to be drawn sometimes, and so
Yeah.
I would say he hinges more on the side of evildoer, and this area would probably be better off without him.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense. And you know what? To be honest, I'm so glad you said that, because One thing I probably should mention to you is that we actually are here a little bit to draw a line with Arathator, but
Okay.
knowing who he is, that line that we're drawing is most certainly not a line of trying to fight him, because I mean, Lord knows we're all gonna lose that one. That's not, we're not even trying to do that. But what we are trying to do is, one, we're trying to get our friend McCath out of here.
Right.
And then two, we also happen to be potentially maybe looking around for the Drake horn, just in case he had it.
The Drake horn.
Well,
Well, I could tell you that for sure is gone. It was here. A ship of maybe 30 individuals arrived. Mostly humans. A few dragonborn. Wearing all sorts of fancy robes and masks that look like dragons. They exchanged words with Arathator and the Drake horn. So I'm assuming a deal was struck. They got back on that ship and left.
Ooh.
How long ago did this happen?
Maybe 6 months ago.
Interesting. Did you recognize anything distinctive on any of the humans or dragonborn that were there?
Just goofy. Just real goofy looking. I never seen the masks that they were wearing before, but they were different colors. There was a blue, a white, and a cream.
Very interesting. And they all had the same ones? The same masks?
Well, they represented the different
Right.
types of
okay.
dragons, so I guess, yeah, now that you mention it, they specifically also look like the type of dragon that they were as well.
Right. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder what they're doing with it.
Well, if they're using it, it'd be for only one thing, and that'd be to call dragons.
I guess that's what blowing that horn does.
And it ain't nothing good, neither. I'll tell you that much.
Never is with these dragons. No offense to them. They're lovely people.
I've never met a nice one. If there's nice ones out there, I ain't met them yet.
Look, I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I like the way you speak the truth. That's what we're all thinking.
Hey, I love the truth, okay? It's my
The
life's
truth?
work.
You love the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help
do.
you God.
Inshallah.
Oh, inshallah. Oh, namaste. Shit. Well, that is interesting. Well, can I fill you in on our plan? Get your feedback on it.
Please do.
So, our plan, Mina here, who is currently pissing behind an ice rock. She's gonna cast some spells, do a little of this, a little of that, little bits and bobs, and pretend to be Arvitrice. And hopefully speak to him as Arvitrice. We were gonna find out some information about these horns. But I guess we already know now that it just ain't here.
Right.
Maybe we can find out from him directly who took them. And then try and finagle some way to convince him to let our friend here go, because McCath is pretty concerned that no matter what happens, Arathator is gonna remember the smell. The cat's got a very distinct smell.
Good point. Yes.
So that's
It's a
basically
bold
the gist
plan.
of it. It's a bold plan, and I'm open for feedback.
best thing I could do is show you exactly where that water entrance is. And I could say, in the event that we need to escape, I could take at least 2 of you. With my speed, we could be in and out of that water in 30 seconds. It'd be cold as hell, but we could escape through there. Mork, I've seen you swim. I know you can shoot through that water, so I'm not worried about you. But Sweet Cake here and Mina,
I can take one. You can take the other if it comes down to it.
Okay.
Then I don't have to stay behind and do what I was going to do.
Okay. I'll take Sweet Cake. You take McCath and Mina.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, Sweet Cake. I can tell Sweet Cake wants to go with you.
I do. You read me like a book.
I don't blame you.
All right, well, you guys know any card games until Mina's done here?
Oh yeah, we could totally play a game. She just takes her backpack off and pulls out a deck of cards. She begins to shuffle them. We'll go ahead and take our 10-minute break.
All right.
See y'all back in 10 minutes.